bottom lip, and they're a little bit angled to the side. If you found a center line here, it would actually go like this. Here's the center of the nose, center of the lip, center of the bottom lip, like that.
Yeah.
When actually, if you look at her face, it is actually a little curved on her. She does have a slight curve, but it slides a little bit more here. What you need to do when you're sketching the underpainting or sketching the first initial sketch is get those features lined up along a center line.
What would I have to do to correct?
So I should have done.
It's so finished now that you can't. I don't think you can shift it.
But if I could, what would I do?
Well, can't you
Well, that's
bring
a
the
redrawing.
lower lip over a little bit to the left? The fullness of the lower lip
Yeah,
can come
yeah. You
over?
can bring the fullness of the lower lip over.
And the nose a little bit to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because her nose is kind of tilted in.
How about more of a forehead, rounded forehead as opposed to angled?
Yeah, see how it comes in like
Yeah.
that.
Less,
Up here.
less, yeah, a little lighter on that
It's too
side.
broad, it's too dark or something on the sides, it needs to be.
Yeah. So here, there's
Yeah.
the value change from here
lighter
to
or
here.
something, yeah.
If you soften the transition from here to here, that's an easy fix. And because you notice you did get the structure, the turn of the head from here to here. Well, all you need to do is pick a value color between this and this, that's about halfway between, and soften that. So you get like the curve of the head, but make it a lot softer, because right now you've got like a sharp turn from one to the other because you've got light switching to dark. I think you need to, if you look at her teeth, you've got a good start on her teeth, but I think they're probably a little bit there's too many of them, and they're a little too, they're coming down a little too far. I think what you could do is just take a dark and cut into the teeth, cut up a little bit into the teeth, and just give her a little more depth into her mouth.
Would
That makes sense.
adjusting the lip color make any difference, or? I never knew what to do with the mouse.
The mouth is tricky.
mouth
If
is
you think
very
of the mouth as
difficult.
kind of an abstract shape,
Yeah.
don't think of it as a mouth. Pretend you're not actually painting a mouth, just like you pretend you're not actually painting hands, and just think you're doing shapes. Think of it as shapes and colors. You'll have a much easier time doing it. With the mouth, if you look here at this mouth, you've got these dark, just really dark areas in there. It's a warm dark. You need to go a little darker in there.
Yeah.
And with the teeth, that's one of those things. If you look at those teeth, you can't really see all the individual teeth. If you squint, you kind of see these dark, or these just kind of like lightish gray hints, but they're not individual teeth. We draw individual teeth because we know they're there,
Right.
but we can't actually see them
Right.
if you look at the picture. But we put them in because we do know they're there, but it's much better to just put in a simple block of shapeless gray, a suggestion, and just put in the barest little bit of detail that you need. The less detail on teeth, the better.